Hello students. Hello my dear students. Let me solve some of the exercise which are given in your textbook. In the first exercise, they have given some questions for which 4 options will be given and you have to select the correct option out of 4. Let me read the first question here. Uniform circular motion is called continuously accelerated motion because they are asking you why uniform circular motion is called continuously accelerated motion. Answer is very simple. When the body is in uniform circular motion, its speed remains constant but continuously direction of motion of a body changes. When the direction of motion of a body changes, then its velocity changes, because velocity is not only depends on speed, it also depends on the direction of motion of a body. But in uniform circular motion, speed remains constant. Due to the continuous change in direction of motion, what happens? Velocity changes. When the velocity changes, it is called accelerated motion. Therefore, uniform circular motion is a best example for accelerated motion. Okay. Go to the next question. A cricketer hits a sixer. The cricket ball moves up with a velocity 2 meters per second and falls down. Its initial velocity while falling down will be. Its initial velocity while falling down will be. Concentrate here. They are asking you to determine what is velocity of a ball when it starts falling down. To understand this one, you have to understand what happens when the ball rises up. Initially, the ball rises up with a velocity 2 meters per second, reaches to the highest point. When it reaches to the highest point, at the highest point its velocity will be 0. At the highest point or maximum height, its velocity will be 0. After reaching to the maximum height, then the ball will start coming towards the ground. When the ball just falls down from its highest point, from its maximum height, what should be its velocity? At the highest point, its velocity will be 0. When the ball falls down, the velocity of the ball at the highest point is its initial velocity. Therefore, what should be its initial velocity? While falling down, the initial velocity of a ball is equals to velocity of a ball at the highest point, which is further equal to 0. Therefore, what should be your answer? 0 meter per second. That is option C is a correct answer here. Hello dear students, let me take the next question in your exercise, that is fill in the blanks with suitable words, in which they have given 3 questions. Let us try to find the correct answer or correct missing word from our knowledge. Read the first question carefully here. First one. SI unit of acceleration is. Yes, recall what is the SI unit of acceleration? SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. What is the SI unit of acceleration? Meter per second square. Why? Because acceleration is velocity by time. Velocity is meter per second divided by time is second. If we take that second term to the numerator, it will become s to the power minus 1. Already we have meter per second in the numerator. Together with this s to the power minus 1, total it will become s to the power minus 2. That is meter per square second, or meter per second square is a SI unit of acceleration. Then go to the next one, that is question 2. Velocity has both speed and, you know very well, velocity is a vector physical quantity. All vectors have magnitude as well as direction. Which is the magnitude of velocity? Speed is called magnitude of velocity. The magnitude of the velocity is called speed. Along with magnitude, the velocity must have what? Direction. Therefore, what is your answer? Velocity has both magnitude, that is speed, and direction. Therefore, what is our answer? Direction is an answer for our second question. Go to the third one. If an object starts from A and comes back to A, means it has started its journey from A, after reaching to B, that is final destination, once again it will come back to the A. Its displacement will be, you know very well, when the body goes from A to B, displacement is taken as positive. When the body moves from B to A, the displacement is taken as negative. A to B, positive, B to A, negative. Then what is the total displacement? The total displacement is positive value plus negative value, it should be 0. When initial point and final point of a journey of a body is same, then its displacement is 0. In this case, the body starts from A and comes back to the A. Means initial and final positions both are same. That's what the displacement is 0. What is our answer here? Our answer is 0. What is the answer for first question? SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Second question, velocity has both speed and direction. Third question, if an object starts from A and comes back to A, its displacement will be 0.